baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Our pitching matchup for this one, partner, a couple of veterans bringing a lot of experience to the mound.
Yeah, these guys have been around forever. They've seen just about everything. What I like about it is they're able to make adjustments, not just from inning to inning, but from at bat to at bat. So when you see that type of experience, you know that they're going to keep their team in the ball game. Don't have the stuff that they used to have, but they're going to keep their team close.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, Max Fried. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup. And they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're looking to connect and hit the ball a long way, but at some point you've got to shorten up, and you'd like to see guys do it, especially when they're having a hard time scoring runs. With 2 strikes, maybe spread out a little bit, choke up the bat, and just try to put the ball in play. There's a good chance that you'll find a hole and maybe get something going that way.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Nico Horner. Out towards right center field. Robles brings it in with a nice run and grab.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. The count 2-1. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake. And he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. Liner, base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Next offering is fouled back. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. Conforto, the lead runner at second. Santander on at first with 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Robles settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy James McDonald.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Batting second.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
The pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box, the leading home run hitter in the American League.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground. Tosses to first, and Story is out. Gets him easily, ends the inning. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud. You know, Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against the other team.
That's pretty impressive right there.
Meyer to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting seven, the right fielder, number 15,
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Second inning here, no score. Line to left. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Max Muncy. Kicks and deals. Just missed. And that one is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And here's a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Renfroe at first, one gone. Muncy hits one in the air. Robles sizes this one up, puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Bounced out to short. Meyer. They take the force out. That's out number 3. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
2-1 now. Into center and a base hit.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Casas.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader makes the catch. One down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Myers. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Victor Robles. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking for the K. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
In the air, left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
One away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Flied out his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now, Anthony Santander.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw in. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And that is in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. One run's in. Headed for the plate. He'll score as well. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And a ball and 2 strikes. Just a slow ground ball this time. Devers on the run, throw to first, and that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And the right-hander deals.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man aboard, and here is Devers. 2-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Two now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. 3-2 now. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Two on, one out. Will Myers up next for the Red Sox. Singleton scored his first time, and a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
At the plate, Tristan Casas. And it's fouled away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Devers at third. Story over at second. Myers over at first with one away. Out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back here at Fenway, Max Muncy at the dish.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings and misses. That's strike two. With the shift on, hits right into it. To first, one up, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So up next, Harrison Bader. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fly ball to right. He's got it, and there's two away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Dansby Swanson stands in, 1 for 2. And he deals.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Meyer whips it to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
That one catches the zone, and a count 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Yoshida checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Omar Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch has popped up. Bellinger sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Red Sox go down quietly, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th, and the batter now, Michael Conforto. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. And up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Casas puts it away, 2 away now.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One and 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Lifted in the air right center field. Myers, a couple of steps in, makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. James McDonald. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And Devers hits that one. What a play in right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Domingo Germán.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now the catcher up to hit, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. He's in there.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Here comes Max Muncy. The 2-1. That's in there. Two now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Meyer to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back. There we go, bottom 6. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Second baseman, Trevor.
We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. This one high in the air to left center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
That's all for Jameson Taillon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Bellinger. That's 6 straight set down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman,
Tristan Casas digs in now. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. One, 2 now. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. And a ball evens the count. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Swing, and a ball popped up. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Boston. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, safely into second. He's got a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. 1 for 3. Right-handed reliever. Up the middle. Meyer gets it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 11, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball to strike. On the ground to Devers. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 3. Throw gets by him at second.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. 2 outs. Chopped out in front of the plate. Whips it to Casas. That's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2. Just misses with that one. Next offering is fouled back. Now a screamer into the outfield. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Omar Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Comes a 2-2. The punch out there, and that's the first out. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
Runner at second here, one gone. And there's a ball. Out to short, Swanson gathers and throws to first. Got the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, James McDonald up next for the Red Sox. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there, and a run comes in to score.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Man at second here with 2 away, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. That one's in there, and that's strike 2. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 4 and the Red Sox 2. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the 8th. Bellinger up to hit.
Cody Bellinger.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the Cubs catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Next offering is down low.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
Bellinger stands at second with no outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 3-run lead. Not in time, it's a double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
New arm out of the bullpen, Dominic Leone. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
52, Dominic Leone.
And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. And 1-2.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
No outs. Runner on second. Out to short. Meyer slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, number 13. Max.
And now it's Max Muncy. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And here is Harrison Bader. And a rope into center field, base hit. Robles quickly throws it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
First and third, one down. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. And the righty deals. Center field. Robles gliding in towards the infield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Red Sox 2.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 12, Jordan Hicks.
And a pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So a man aboard. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Slings to second, and it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Myers. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
kicks and deals. In the air out to center. Robles in position. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Cody Bellinger. And it's even up.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 6 and the Red Sox 2. Back here in Boston. Now here is Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And that's a little bit high.
2-2.
Hammered, base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Man at first, Omar Narvaez. Up next for the Red Sox. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Renfroe hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. 1-1 now. Now one missed.
2-1.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.